I recently watched my very first Project Moon livestream a few days ago, and it looks like we finally have an end date for Kanto 8. Alongside that, Kim Ji-hoon revealed a whole bunch of plans for the future of Limbus Company, and I want to talk about the gameplay related parts today. Anything regarding the corporate situation I won't be diving into. So, first off, we're getting two new Heishu IDs, Chicken Heathcliff and Ship Don Quixote. I'm definitely sharding both of them mainly because I've been running a full Heishu team to clear content lately. Yeah, I know, call me boring or cringe, but if something works and it's in the game, I'm gonna use it. Haha. Next, we have the big UI redesign. Visually, it's modern, clean, and very polished, but it doesn't really fit Limbus Company's identity. Especially when you remember that the UI is supposed to represent the interior of Mephistopheles. It's a very distinct aesthetic and the new UI moves away from that. I've seen a lot of people push back on it, and after thinking about it, I kinda agree. It looks good, but it doesn't feel Limbus, you know what I mean? We were also shown something that surprised pretty much everyone, a revive mechanic for dead sinners. At first I thought it was another combat ability like Pigritia, Superbia, or Morositas, but that's not what it is. Instead, if your entire team wipes, you can spend lunacy to continue the stage. It's still unclear whether this uses paid lunacy, free lunacy, or both. But the simplest way to describe it is, think of it similar to those mobile games where you can continue after you die by watching an ad. Instead, except of watching an ad, you're using lunacy. Personally, I think this is fine because there's an important drawback. You lose access to EX reward if you use the revive at any point in a stage. That's a fair trade-off, you know. If you revive, you clear the content, but you don't get the prestige rewards, or EX rewards. Now, let me preface this next part by saying I'm new to the community, so if you disagree, feel free to drop your thoughts in the comments and I'm always open to discussion. This revive feature is actually a good addition in my opinion because Limbus Company has had multiple instances where stages got nerfed or reworked due to player feedback. With this system, the need for nerfs becomes much smaller. Instead of adjusting difficulty over and over, Project Moon can simply let players choose to revive if they hit a wall. Of course, this can create friction on both sides of the player base. For the casual players, they might feel like they're being pushed towards using revives or that the game is becoming more difficult on purpose since nerfs will be less likely. For hardcore players, on the other hand, hardcore fans might celebrate the idea of content staying challenging, but it also opens the door for gatekeeping. Some players might mock others for using the revive system and flex that they cleared everything legit, quote unquote, while others paid their way through. And the truth is, difficulty will never be perfectly balanced. Everyone plays for different reasons. Some just want the story, some enjoy the challenge, and to progress the story, you have to beat the stages whether you're a casual or hardcore player. Kim Ji-hoon also addressed the reasoning behind this feature. Project Moon is a small studio with limited manpower. Constantly going back to rework or nerf old stages pulls resources away from creating new content. The revive system is meant to reduce the workload so that they can keep moving forward instead of constantly revisiting the past. So whether you like it or not, I can at least understand why they're adding it, and I'm curious to see how the community responds once it actually goes live. The harsh reality of it is that you can't please everyone, and if you could, we would be living in a peaceful society right now. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comment section down below. Leave a like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications for future content. I'll see you in the next one.